world? We back in here with one more reaction video, ladies and gentlemen. Subscriber request. Shout out to the gang. I love you all. Now, my guy Danny said, Johnny, there's an Australian girl who just lost her record contract for putting out a pop song called Karmageddon. I gotta say it's catchy, and she says most everything you're not supposed to say. Well, you know we about to vibe out to this one. And if this is your first time to the channel, get on in here, park the whip, take your shoes off, get comfortable. As I love to say, we are simply experienced in case of human flesh, baby. That's all I promise. Trying to figure out this thing called life. Not nearly as divided, nor as demonic as the mainstream media and these social media algorithms try to make it seem every single day. So if you dig what you hear in this video, ladies and gentlemen, share it far and wide. Now, I'm not sure how to pronounce the young lady's name, and I don't want to butcher it. So if you can let me know how it can be said in the comments, let me know. I love you all. Reporting live, Kansas City, Missouri. What we getting into?
Phone on a Monday morning.
Good morning.
Staring at my screen, I'm tired and a little lonely. Mr. Muskie says some shit that left so angry. Twitter wars and Gaza, man, it's overwhelming.
The left and the right man at Elon right now.
Maybe that's how life becomes when people less important than a profit line. No one cares about your dreams, just pay your tax on time.
Man,
keeps
look.
rolling. To you now. Gender, guns, religion, and abortion rights. You better pick a tribe and ain't the other side. Keep scrolling.
Yes, Lord.
Did you see Taylor live?
Man-made virus, watch some millions die. Biggest profit of their lives. Here's inflation, that's your prize. This is Karmageddon.
Oh. Kim or Kanye, pick a side. Who is this young lady? I love her already. Hey, shout out Iyah. Telling the truth make you seem crazy in a world full of lies. And I think not everybody, but shout out to the people who was able to see through the propaganda of the COVID that this is what is this, our fifth winter of death that they said that we were going to have? So shout out to all my pure blood people and to the people who did fall victim to the propaganda by the mainstream media. Understand that a healthy person is no longer a patient. So they need you sick with anxiety, depression, not believing in yourself, not loving yourself, taking all these pills, over-medicated, under-educated. But we have the power to create our own reality shift. We can step away from all that low vibrational propaganda that's given to us by the mainstream day after day, year after year, month after month. And we can create our own life of abundance, of happiness, of peace, of joy. So improve yourself because you cannot pour from an empty cup, and then let the people around you benefit from your greatness. I love you all.
Swear they never lie. Politicians bribe for life. More than wars, genocide. This is Karmageddon. Welcome to the chaos of the time.
Hey, speaking of genocide, y'all know YouTube's sensitive. There's a book, Color, Communism, and Common Sense by Manning Johnson. I think everybody and their mama should check out. And then there is a YouTube channel. A fantastic YouTube channel. I want to say it's, oh man, my apologies for the delay. Actually, I'm gonna find it and we're gonna get back to the video. So I saw these hurricanes and tsunamis, and floods, death, destruction. Man, you can't play with God.
Balenciaga, how's the kids? Just as Drake, he's losing beef. Kendrick killed him in his sleep. This track's about beating up your queen. More women dying doesn't cause a scene. While we're fed all these distractions, kids are killed from Israel's actions.
You know what? She just brought it up, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, the channel, so I found it, is GDF. And most of the things that we have been taught throughout history are lies. We know that. But yeah, this is the channel. GDF. Go subscribe to that channel and watch their videos. They make some very enlightened content. To quote Frederick Douglass, knowledge makes a man unfit to be a slave. And once you learn to read, you will forever be free. And there is a war going on for your soul, for your spirit, for your consciousness. Read The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy.
Welcome to the chaos of the times. If you go left and I go
It's all about division. And the craziest part is once we all unite, that's when the real war begins. Wait, you ain't the enemy. You ain't the enemy. You ain't the enemy. I ain't your enemy. Oh, I see now.
It's Fashion Week, celebs lose ribs. Balenciaga, how's the kids? Just as Stray Keys losing beef. Kendrick killed him in his sleep. This track's about beating up your queen. While women dying doesn't cause a scene. While we're fed all these distractions, kids are killed from Israel's actions. I'ma speak my mind. Sick to death of all these crazy lies.
Man,
A
look.
circus for humanity's decline. We just want a peaceful life. Give the people back their rights. And I still.
Hey, this is wild right now because if you get on your phone, on your cell phone, personally, wherever you are, and you Google Israel, look what come up. And then I want you to also Google Pakistan, and then look what comes up. And then all of this is wild. Learning about the U.S. liberty, learning more about World War I, World War II. That's why I tell you to read for yourself, think for yourself, because this world, it doesn't want you to know anything. It wants you just to be distracted by the Drake and the Kendrick and Joy Taylor and Skip Bayless and Fox Sports, and you don't understand a distraction is a distraction until it has completed its job to distract you. So whatever story is right here, look for what they're not showing you, man. But hey, I love this track. Shout out to my guy Danny for recommending this. The truth will set you free.
It's Fashion Week, celebs lose ribs. Balenciaga, how's the kids? Just as Stray Keys losing beef. Kendrick killed him in his sleep. This track's about beating up your queen. While women dying doesn't cause a scene. While we're fed all these distractions, kids are killed from Israel's actions. I'ma speak my mind. Sick to death of all these crazy lies. A circus for humanity's decline. We just want a peaceful life. Give the people back their rights.
Man, look.
And I still gotta beef. Cause Fauci's laughing and we've been asleep. And who's a liar and it's running deep. Big pharma finna eat. They a devil make 'em weak. Man-made virus.
Come on, Robert Kennedy, do your thing.
Biggest profit of their lives. Here's inflation, that's your prize. This is Karmageddon. Turn on the news and eat their lies. Kim or Kanye, pick a side.
Shout out Ye. He be on some weird shit though, for real.
This is Karmageddon. Corporations swear they never lie. Politicians bought for life. War and wars, genocide. This is Karmageddon. Welcome to the chaos of the times. If you go left and I go right, pray we make it out alive. This is Karmageddon.
Everything comes full circle. Yo, hey, I like this. I'm gonna run it back a little bit, but we're talking about inflation. Inflation is costing. I live in Kansas City, Missouri. It is costing families $1,094 a month, or $28,081 since January 21st. And a lot of people voted for this out of ignorance because Joe Biden was comfortable enough to go on the Breakfast Club and say, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. But we are manipulated through our whole life to be Democrat. Malcolm X talked about it in 1964, the ballot of the bullet. And I'm telling you, pay attention to the pattern. 2024, 2020, 2016, 2012, 2008, 2004, 2020. They pop out what you should be scared of the police. They pop out that you black and you oppressed. And man, I don't need that. The only thing that slaves wanted back in the day is freedom. They wasn't begging for anything. Anything I want, I can go get. I got 2 hands, 2 feet, and a heart and a brain, just like any other man on this earth. So it's so beautiful to see, like someone in Australia can see through the propaganda, because it's the great divide. You either vibrating low or you vibrating high. And it's a lot of people who, I like to use the Pokemon analogy, right? Because you got the Pikachus who don't want to become Raichu. You got the Charmanders that can't wait to grow up and call Charmeleon and Charizard. You got the Magnacarps that become the Gyarados, and they big and they strong. You got the little Eevee to become one of the rare dogs, and then you got the Snorlaxes. And those are the people that are just asleep at the wheel, not paying attention to what's going on around them in the world. But every day you can keep improving, you can keep growing. You have survived 100% of your bad days. In the same way, we can go listen to Wallace D. Waddles, Ralph Waldo Tron, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Marcus Aurelius, Carter G. Woodson, Napoleon Hill, Bob Proctor, Malcolm X, Jack Johnson, Ida B. Wells. You, yes, you Your story is important. What you have survived is important. And you can help a 4-year-old kid that's a homeless shelter right now. One of these homeless people that's out in the world, your story can help them snap in, realize what they can really accomplish in life. See, the highest human act is to inspire. And if we ain't learned nothing, our society and our governments want us to feel like there's no hope and there's no future. But us everyday citizens, we can uplift each other. We can inspire each other. We can tell you, pick yourself up and try again. Like as a kid who grew up in a homeless shelter, Section 8, Project Baby, food stamps, all that my whole life. Life is beautiful. Life is great. Life is abundant. And it gets better and better. You do your part, God to do his. But you can walk in faith and fear. And the craziest part about faith and fear is they require you to believe in something you can't see. So when that whole thing came out about that, you going to lose your life and your family going to die from C-19. You could have had the, oh my God, let me go run and hide. Or you could have said, if God is for us, who could be against us? And it's beautiful to see a young lady who was willing to lose her record contract to speak truth. And one day by day, one by one, it's a lot of truth tellers in this world. And you just keep learning and keep reading and keep discovering. It's like, wow, this happened and this happened. And I didn't know about this. And they didn't tell me about that. And man, there's a reason Lyndon Baines Johnson said, I'll have them niggas voting Democrat for the next 20 years. And so far, he's been pretty successful. But the media is giving him an alley-oop every time. The cherry picking, the shadow banning, the suppression. I have 55,000 subscribers. I'd be lucky if this video hit 100 views. But it's not about the quality, it's about the quantity, because the individuals that can see it, and it takes one person to change the world and spark the brain and sparks the brain and sparks the brain. So I'm encouraging you, wherever you are, you know what you love to do, you know what's important to you. You may not have the creativity of this young lady, but God blessed you with a talent. Give your gift to the world and watch in many ways that you become blessed. Walk by faith, not sight. It could take one day or it could take 10 years. It don't matter. The time is going to pass anyway. So keep growing, keep grinding, keep shining, keep building. And the best is yet to come. Better days are ahead. I love you all. Hey, this was an amazing track. We outie. Peace.